Well, the Idaho Steelheads picked up a 5-0 shutout win over the Kansas City Mavericks last night on the road in Independence, Missouri from the Cable Dahmer Arena and continue on with the three-game series opening face-off tomorrow night at 6:05 p.m., 5:05 p.m. for the series finale on Saturday, all times Mountain Standard, before the Steelheads return back to Boise and open up a 5-game homestand a week from Friday. Cam McGuire here alongside forward Kaleb Pearson. Well, Kaleb, we chatted last Thursday here on our show, and I said you keep scoring goals, you keep getting stuck chatting with me.
That's a good thing, though. Hopefully we can keep doing that.
Well, nice win for this club last night, probably one of the best wins of the season, and obviously you look at the score and on paper, pretty dominating performance for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, getting out to that 2-0 lead early was huge for us, and yeah, I mean, I think we kind of kept our foot on the gas, so it was good to see, and hopefully we can continue that up the rest of the weekend.
Sometimes that can be a hard thing too, right? You get that early lead and maybe you become a little lackadaisical, but there was no lackadaisical effort from you guys throughout that 60 minutes, was there?
Yeah, no, the boys were buzzing. I mean, Crosby stood on his head, so it was nice not have to play in the D zone that much, and yeah, just go play in the O zone.
Now back-to-back wins, kind of a good taste for you guys heading into tomorrow and Saturday night. But now the biggest message and the biggest component for you guys is to keep the foot on the throttle. And you guys had a practice day earlier today. Boy, I was like, optional day always usually more times than not on Thursday in these three-game series on the road, heck, even at home. But heck, I think there was like 75% of the guys out there, you being one of them.
Yeah, I mean, boys just want to get on the ice, get some touches, so it was nice. And I mean, yeah, like optional skates are fun when a lot of the boys get out, and then we just mess around, so it's nice.
Let's look back to last night's game. 2 goals for you and an assist, and now a pretty good start for you to begin your pro career. 4 games, 4 goals, and a helper. Let's kind of walk back through both those goals last night because very different. I guess they were kind of scored in similar positions, but the way you did it was different. That first one, a pretty nice one-timer on a nice setup from our Curry and Pelton Bice.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a worm burner along the ice, but I was trying to get it up. But, I mean, the goalie was kind of sprawling, so, I mean, I don't think if I put it in a different spot, I don't think it would have went in. Yeah. So I'm just lucky it went in.
Then the second one, you get to that kind of that blue paint area. There was a lot of traffic in front, and I think it was Gags who shot it there from the blue line. And heck, I was all the way down. I'm over in the corner here, so I couldn't really see. I'm like, who scored that? I know it went in. I'm like, I don't know if that beat the goalie clean all the way upstairs. So I had to wait a second, then I saw you go down the line. So definitely got a piece on that one there.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. Gags had a good shot from the point. I thought we had a good ozone shift that shift, so it was nice to see it go in the net.
For you guys, what was the message heading into yesterday? Because we had talked on our show with a couple of other players on Tuesday night that it was going to be kind of a tough week, I should say, against this Kansas City team, top team in the division and the Western Conference, a task that you guys were ready for and certainly came to answer that task last night. So what was the message heading into the game that led to the success last night?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing Sheener was preaching was just kind of play our game and focus on ourselves. I mean, we know KC's a good team, and, I mean, we're a good team too. So it was just kind of playing our game and focusing on ourselves.
Let's go back to the worm burner comment. Now that you got me thinking of that, I'm thinking about your goals in Rapid City last week. Both those goals, were those 5-hole goals, if I remember correctly? I know at least one of them was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the second one was, but the first one was a nice backdoor tap in. I think it was one of the easier goals I've scored. It was a nice pass by Zinner. So, yeah.
We talked after your pro debut last Wednesday, talked on our show last Thursday about the acclimation to the professional game, and I said kind of a small sample size, right? 60 minutes, and then you had the overtime. Still a small sample size, but a couple more games now under your belt with 4 total now. So what has this been like, 4 games, now that you've had a little more flavor, a little more experience playing at the professional level?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, taking a step from university hockey is not for everybody, but I mean, it's nice. I mean, it kind of reminds me of back in my days in junior. I mean, it's been a while since I played in front of crowds like this, so it's nice to kind of get that feeling, get that vibe going. So it's nice.
Well, just wait, because the crowd next Friday and that 5-game homestand is going to be pretty electric. I'm like more excited. I mean, you're excited, but I might be more excited for you to experience the atmosphere back in Boise. Steelheads on the road for 6 straight games here, playing game 5 and 6 tomorrow and Saturday. 5 straight games back in Boise beginning next Friday. Like I said, I think I'm more excited for you. It's unbelievable, and waiting for that experience. And for now, we talked last week about you really won't have much time in Boise your first 2 weeks as a Steelhead. You did get the opportunity to fly back last Sunday and have the off day on Monday. So what'd you get up to in your, 40 hours that you were finally in your quote-unquote now hometown of Boise, Idaho?
Yeah, I mean, not much, honestly. I mean, I got settled in my apartment with Hershey and Hoffer, so it was nice. And then it might sounds kind of crappy, but I was doing some school.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm still grinding a little bit, so I got a couple assignments due coming up, so I'm just trying to get on top of that.
Did you have an opportunity to unpack your suitcase? I know you came to Rapid City with one suitcase. I'd say it was medium size, but if you're kind of picking up your life and moving all the way across, I'd say the country, but you came from Prince Edward Island, so let's say across the continent. Did you just kind of unpack, maybe do the laundry, and then just repack like most of the team did?
Oh, no, I got her all unpacked, so it was nice. Kind of got my room set up there, and then just packed a little carry-on for this weekend, so it was nice.
Let's look into this weekend. Tomorrow, like we mentioned, 6:05 face-off, 5:05 on Saturday, all Mountain Standard Time. You get the win last night, 5-0. Really nice win for you guys. Now the hardest part is how do you continue that success into the weekend? How do you carry that over into these next 2 games before returning home?
Yeah, I think just being consistent, having the same effort as we did last game, and then just every shift's got to be the same. Got to be hard on the forecheck. Got to take care of our D zone, and yeah, I think it'll fall into place.
Well, there you have it. Idaho Steelheads forward Kaleb Pearson. Kaleb, always appreciate the time, and best of luck tomorrow and Saturday, and excited to get back to Boise.
Thanks, Cam.
We'll take a time out here on the Steelheads Hockey Show, brought to you by New Belgium Brewing Mountain Time Premium Lager. We'll have more to come next right here on KTIK The Ticket.